Hi guys, it's Pooja from LesRebelle Squad, and I'm going to take you through my walk-in wardrobe which I've been working on over the past couple of months, starting with my dresser. So my dresser is where I get ready every single day. I do all my makeup and my hair here, and it's actually from Emirates. So one of my latest additions that I've got to it is this lovely And Other Stories hairband, which I love. And one of the things that I use the most on my dresser is my Charlotte Tilbury eye palette. These are a lot of my lipsticks, but I still have more hidden away that you can't see. And I'm also obsessed with miniatures because they can go in my handbag, and I just love that. I organised my wardrobe in a specific way because I wanted to have like matching hangers firstly. So I've got these really cool velvet hangers from IKEA. They're really good quality. Unfortunately, IKEA only had a certain amount and I ended up buying them all, I think, because I kept going back to try and get more, but I couldn't find them in the end. So I've arranged my wardrobe in a colour coordination. So it starts from light to dark, and they've got some colours, and it's split by category as well. So I own so many shirts. It's like one of my staple pieces in my wardrobe is shirts and jeans. So this is like something that I would wear all the time. It's like my default item. And I actually didn't realise how many pairs of trousers I had until I started putting them all together. So moving on to this little section here, I've got some sneaky flat shoes because I don't actually have so much space for my shoes in my wardrobe, so you'll see more of them as we go through. And then all my bags ended up fitting here. There's only a few that are around the room just on display. Some of my favourite bags right now are this cute little thing that I got in the Zara sale. My YSL, which I'm quite obsessed with because it's my latest designer bag. I have this Marie de la Roche bag. I'm going to move on to my jeans. So I like to have all my jeans hanging because it's just easier to see which ones. So they're just in colour form, and this actually isn't a lot because I had double this, but I've reduced them all down because I don't wear a particular style all the time. Right now I'm into more high-waisted, baggy or loose fit. So I'm going to take you through this side of my wardrobe. So I've already discussed my jeans. And moving on from that part, all I've got is some tops, skirts, and then outfits that I actually need to shoot for Instagram, so no one needs to see those right now. That's why they're kind of hidden. And then towards the back there, I've got like blazers and coats that I can't wear right now. And up in the top as well, I've stored like boots and shoes and things that I can't wear right now during summer. And then I've got this little section here just with my clutch bags that couldn't fit into my handbag section. I've also organised my belts to kind of all be put together, so it's just easier to find them and pick them out. So dresses are my favourite category, and honestly they're one of my favourite things to wear. So I've arranged my dresses in colour coordination, but I've also split them. So I've got my prints on one side and I've got my plains on the other side. So it goes from light to dark, and it goes from lighter colours to more colourful. So yeah, I mean, the things that I'm loving right now include, I like light dresses and whites, but I'm really crazy about these kind of nude shades. So this is like one of the newest pieces that I've got, which is a new Calvin Klein dress that I got in the sale. So that's all my dresses. So we'll move on to take a look at my shoes. So I arrange my shoes in a colour coordination. So it starts with the neutrals on the bottom, moving on to yellows and pinks because I'm obsessed with colourful shoes this season. And then it goes on to greens, and then up there are the shoes that I rarely wear. And I've also got some shoes that are packed away, as I mentioned, boots and heavy shoes for whenever I'm travelling or whenever I'm out of the country. And then the only thing I would mention about shoe storage is I don't have a lot of shoe storage, but I managed to get them all into like an organised pile. But what I would suggest sometimes if you've got limited space in your closet, you can put one shoe forward and one back to create more space so you can fit in more shoes. So I might change that up when I switch my wardrobe around to more autumn winter style because the shoes tend to be a bit more chunky. So moving on to this section here, it's a pretty useful section even though it's quite minimal. I've got my jewellery organised in these two cute little cases, and one is full of like old jewellery that I don't wear anymore but it's sentimental, and the other one is full of costume jewellery and pearls and things that I wear all the time. So the way I organise my drawers, and I've only got one set of drawers in here, is I roll everything so that it fits into my wardrobe properly, because I used to fold everything but I found that it took up too much space, so I started rolling everything and everything perfectly fit because I obviously have just too much stuff sometimes. So in my first two I've got t-shirts and tops, and as I said, start rolling guys because it might make a really big difference to you in your wardrobe. So that's everything in terms of my clothes. I'm going to move on to the more decorative side. I've got these cute little shelves displaying some of my favourite pieces, and anything that I think is so cute and quirky to display, I'll have it on display. So for instance, this cute little Marie de la Roche bag, clutch bag that I got recently, an orange belt. I've got this absolutely adorable bottle that I got when I went to Fashion Week for Sophia Webster's show. It's a limited edition. And then I've got this really adorable Dior bag with some fake flowers in it, which I got as a styling tip from Fashion Squad, which I've probably mentioned in my Instagram before. And then I've got this, I love like fashion books, so I'm collecting a few fashion books, and I've got this old Fendi book that I've got which kind of doubles up as a display. I've collected these old issues of Vogue because I saw it as a styling, and I thought it would be quite cute to create some height, especially for my Chanel shoes because I never get to show them off, so I thought it would be nice to have them on display. And then I've got my jewellery on old drinking bottles, of course, because you know what I get up to at the weekend. And then moving on to my favourite Sophia Webster's, they had to be displayed. And then I've got some of my sunglasses here too, and then just some jewellery bits that I keep picking up. And this is a really cool, again, limited edition Carolina Herrera when she had her exhibition for 35 years of fashion. So I'm pretty much obsessed with that. Okay, so this is another little shelf that I love. I've got these really cute little fashion drawings that my friend Sally gave me. This is more of a sentimental area, so I've got the staycation that we had when last year we had a girls' night in at Sheraton, and they personalised my Instagram story as a welcome gift. And then I've also got a framed picture frame with the Reserved fashion getaway for when I went to London last year with Reserved, so it's really cute. It's a nice little reminder of how much fun we had. And then moving on to this section here, I've got this painting that I'm meaning to put up at some point, and I couldn't fit my trainers in my wardrobe, so they're just going out there on display. So this cute little painting is from Home Centre, and it reminds me of patisseries in Paris, and it reminds me of like going in, having the warm smell of bread. And then I've got this cute little thing, was actually an old coffee Patron bottle that I put in some dried flowers to create the look. And again, I've got a Parisian book here, so this is like my Parisian section. And this was actually an old storage shelf for a bathroom, so it's like a bathroom storage shelf. It had some baskets in it, so I took out the baskets and I used it as a magazine rack because I'm a magazine hoarder. Like, one thing you'll find all over my apartment is magazines. So that's it for me, and I hope you enjoyed my room tour. So I'm going to sign off from me and Sonia. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, let me know and leave your comments in the box, and I will get back to you on any future videos that you want me to do in my wardrobe.